Hi guys, this is Allison Ramey with Callie Larson Real Estate, and today I am with Melissa C Pennuto with Abushan and Pennuto Law. Is that how you pronounce it? Abushan?
Abishan.
Abushan. There we go. I don't know if I still said it right, but anyway, this is continuing on the series on like different tips and stuff and about what first-time homebuyers might not know, in different allied resources that I'm interviewing, kind of giving some background and educating our listeners, clients, and anyone watching. So today I'm here with her, and we're going to talk a little bit about tips and whatnot, and maybe some how-tos, any suggestions, education, a lot of different things.
Sure.
And go from there. All right, so you said that there are some things like in the contract that if they don't understand to ask. What are some things that you get asked a lot that you could kind of explain in general?
Sure. So a lot of times people will ask about the inspection clause. The inspection is one of the first things you'll do in a contract, and it's after you have entered into a contract to purchase the home of your dreams. You then get to have an inspection occur where you can take a look at the home, check out its guts, the things that you didn't notice during your showing. And some people will come and say, oh my gosh, this report is 50 pages long. What does it mean? Well, that's where you talk to me and you talk to Allison and you find out what are things that we can actually ask for, what are just tips for you in the future, and what are things that we could ask for, but depending on the market, maybe we should hold off.
Yeah, the market's crazy right now as we're living through it. All right, so some clients or people might not understand in Illinois, there are other states that don't need an attorney. Why should one have an attorney, and what is a good reason why to have an attorney, even if like it's just like an option?
So there are a lot of dates in our contracts that we have to abide by. This is just one reason. If you miss one of those dates, you don't necessarily realize that you just signed yourself up to buy a house without a mortgage. So good luck finding the cash to do that. The reality is that that can happen. And so with an attorney in place, that attorney can protect you and ensure that number one, you know everything that's going on in the contract. You know what the dates are and how we're going to meet them. Mm-hmm. You're able to request any extensions as needed. And even right at the very beginning of the contract, that we're able to modify it so that it actually benefits you. The contract is written so that it is primarily in the benefit of the seller. We have a standard contract in Illinois. Just about everybody uses it, and we have to. And because of that, and the fact that the realtors are only allowed to modify the blank spaces on that contract, you have to come to an attorney in order to ensure that you are adequately protected.
Okay, I know I kind of asked this a little bit before, but what are some basic contract terms that they would see in the 7.0? That's what it's called, contract that we use.
So, of course, it's going to give us what our purchase price is. We're going to see what personal property is being kept with the home. So, if the home comes with a fridge, a stove, any of those things. It's also going to indicate specifically what your property is, not only the address, but also a parcel number or PIN number. That is the number that the county uses to refer to the property. And as an attorney, we always make sure that those are correct.
Yeah.
It's also going to give you information about your loan. So, for example, it'll give us the date that you have to have a clear to close by, the date you have to apply for your loan by. It'll tell us when you have to have the appraisal process started. It also tells us about the HOA and how much your dues will be, and the documents that you need to be able to review in order to ensure that you like the HOA. It'll go into detail about specific situations. So if you have a well and septic on this particular property, who's going to pay for that test, and will one be done? Is a termite inspection required because of your loan? The list of terms kind of goes on and on. It's a 13-page contract. It is in, I believe, 9-point font. So it takes a little while to get through it, and you definitely want to work with someone who knows the contract.
Good to know.